Hey Avery, how you doing?
Good.
I guess just sort of for starters, you're obviously one of the leaders on this team. Where do you feel like sort of the pulse of everything is right now, coming off two straight losses, trying to avoid a third in a big rivalry game against Florida?
Yeah, I think we're going in the right direction. I think it's important to consider the past as a place of reference, not a place of residence. We can't just look back in the past and be like, hey, like this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. We got to move forward, and that's what we're doing today. That's what we did yesterday, and that's what we'll keep doing the rest of the week.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of last time y'all had two straight losses was last year, going into the
hmm
Florida game similarly in a way like this, and down a lot of players. Is there something that you can draw on from that experience last season, even though that game was pretty wacky?
Yeah, that was a crazy game, but they're coming to our stadium, and we got to protect our house. And it's a big rivalry. It always has been since I've been here. It's been a close game. You know, what happened last year, if it happens again this year, we'll be ready for it. I think someone's talking, but I can't hear him very well.
Scott? Hey, Avery, Scott Ravelli from the Advocate. You were holding on the field goal last year, right? In Florida.
That was Zach. That was Zach.
Oh, that was Zach. Okay. But can you remember that sequence? I mean, being a kicker, I'm sure you're relating to what both kickers went through at the end of that game, right?
hmm
Cade makes the great kick, and their guy, they thought they made. I think a lot of their fans thought they made it. They couldn't see because of the fog. Can you
Yeah.
just talk about you relating to what both guys were going through at the end of that game last year?
Yeah, when we sent Cade out there, it was kind of no question he was going to make it. We've seen him practice every single day, and he's hitting from 70 yards, in warm up. So it's stuff like we knew he was going to make it. When it came down to it, he was ready for the moment. And then their kicker Evan got a shot. Evan's a good friend of all of ours. And it didn't go his way, but if it, like I said, if it comes down to special teams again, we'll be ready for it.
Hey, Avery Shock from Channel 9. Tyron a while ago was talking about when Florida came here in 2019.
Yeah.
He said he had never seen anything like that in terms of the atmosphere in the crowd, and I think everyone kind of thought it was a perfect 10 that night. What do you remember about that night?
That was when you think Tiger Stadium, that was one of those nights. It was loud. I think I tell a lot of people, like, when I was kicking off to start the game, the ball was like vibrating on the tee because Tiger Stadium was so loud. So it's stuff like that makes Tiger Stadium great. And we know we're playing in the morning, but we expect a loud crowd again.
Do you remember after the bomb from Burrow to Chase, you guys were kicking off, and the kickoff team was kind of swaying back and forth,
Yeah.
and the whole stadium was kind of swaying and shaking, it seemed like?
Yeah, no, that again, that's what makes Tiger Stadium great. That's what makes LSU great. The fans are amazing. That's just LSU. That's what we expect.
Avery, halfway through the year here, it's also halfway through Max's kind of first full season as a starter. Just from your perspective, is there any ways that you've sort of seen him, growing in that role over the last 6 games?
Yeah, Max has done a great job, in my opinion. Being a specialist, you get the unique opportunity to kind of see from the balcony. You get to see the offense and defense do their thing from the sideline a lot of times. And Max he's grown so much as a player, but more as a person. He's a leader on this team, and that says a lot of his character and stuff. I know he's got a lot going on, but he's doing a really good job with it all.
Was there maybe a moment where you really saw that leadership coming to the forefront or something like that?
Yeah, it's just the off season. Him and Miles were competing, and unfortunately Miles got injured, and Max right then and there stepped up and was like, "We got this. Like I got this team. I'm going to take over," and he's done a great job so far.
Thank you.
Hey, Avery, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
I've always kind of thought punters are in a bit of a weird position because, maybe your best game on the season is also probably the worst game for the team as a whole. So is it ever maybe difficult, per se, to kind of take pride in your performance when the team isn't performing well as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, winning is what matters. when we start looking at individual statistics, that's when we, lose altogether. You never hear Joe Burrow talk about winning the Heisman. All you heard him talk about was winning a championship. So, when you look at individual statistics, that was my best game, but we didn't win. So, in my opinion, it doesn't matter.
Hey Avery, Leah Van from The Advocate. You talked about the atmosphere at Tiger Stadium. Obviously this Saturday you've got an 11 a.m. kickoff, 3-3 record. What is your message to fans to kind of get them to come out and still provide that atmosphere for this team?
Yeah, we need them. We need them. Tiger Stadium is known for, as Coach O says, where dreams come to die. And, Florida's coming in here pretty confident and, using Tiger Stadium to our advantage, bringing the fans with us, we got to show them on Saturday.
Thank you, Avery.
Thanks, y'all.